Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving a microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get him on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, steady trying to be about the business too, y'all. I'm doing all I can. But you know what's crazy? In the efforts that I make, I can do more. You know, my father used to tell me something when I was growing up. He said, son, when you've done your best and you've done all you can, sit still for a second and just do a little bit more. Always remember that. He said, when you've done the best you can and you can done all you can think of, he said, sit still for a minute and do some more. And you know what I've discovered in my life? I always have a little more. I ain't ever just out completely. I can't take another step. There ain't another breath in me. There ain't another thought I can produce. I'm never completely out, man. Just take a rest for a minute, man. And then just do a little bit more. And that I can't tell you how many times that's helped me get over the top. You know, I was watching a documentary about people climbing Mount Everest and how difficult climbing Mount Everest was, and how they have on the hill something called like a death zone or killing zone, where the majority of people run out of oxygen and they have to turn back. Well, what's crazy is right in view of the summit. You can actually see the top of Mount Everest from there. But it's that little bit that's left that's just most difficult. Now, I forgot all the reasons why they said most people don't make it from there and more people have lost their lives in that area. I don't know what it is. But the people that make it to the top of Mount Everest, they all had to go through that same zone or that same area. But they had a little bit more that allowed them to get to the top. You know, a lot of people have had accidents up there trying that, so I'm not even really sure if Mount Everest analogy is a good one. But let's just break it down a little bit more. Let's just talk about life. There's a poem I learned back when I was pledging. It's called Don't Quit. It goes like this. If I make a mistake, I'm just trying to drum it up. So here we go. It says, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when your funds are low and your debts are high, when you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when cares are pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit. For life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us must sometimes learn. And many a fellow has turned about when he might have won had he stuck it out. So don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and a faltering man. And often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learns too late when the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out. It's your silver tint of your clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight. When your hardest hit is when things seem worst that you mustn't quit. I remember it because they had a special method of helping you remember stuff back then, but I remembered it. And that poem right there has kept me. You know, we often talk about scripture and everything, and I don't see how I could live without it. But every now and then, man, somebody has a writing. God puts a writing on somebody's heart that delivers a message, man, that can help people. I use every motivational tool that I possibly can to climb this ladder of success or try to be the best father and the best husband I can be. I've done a lot of changing over the years, and so have you. But change is necessary in order to grow. If you don't make changes, folks, you can't grow. I was a young man on my set. I kept looking at him, man, a sharp little young dude just on my set. And he had these dreads, and I mean, they were super long, man. They were well below the middle of his back. I mean, they were just long. And he kept talking to me, and he kept talking to me and talking to me. So the young man kept talking to me, and I said, hey, man, you know, you do your huge self a favor in the business you're in if you got a haircut. You would do yourself a huge favor. I said, your image is everything, man. I said, you keep stopping me in the hallway to try to tell me what you do and what you are. But all I see is your hair. And I keep trying to figure out what you're doing with all that hair, man. Now, you can feel how you want to feel, but I'm like an employer. I employ people. So when I'm walking through the hallway and I try to think of you traveling with me and you sitting in a meeting with me, I try to imagine you in your suit sitting there talking business with me. And so just like other employers are, I'm just having a real story with you. So I said, man, you ought to consider cutting your hair. He said, man, Mr. Harvey, I've been growing this hair since I was a little boy. I said, how old are you now? He said, 28. I said, well, how long you want to hang on to what you was when you was a little boy? You know, if you started growing your hair when you were a teenager, I mean, you're 28 now. And I said, so let me help you understand something. Let me ask you something. What does it do for you? He said, man, it's just who I am. I said, so you your hair? He said, no, but it's a part of me. I say, that part of you that you're hanging on to, what does it do for you? I just like it. Well, dog, I like ice cream. But if I hang on to ice cream and eat ice cream every single day, my body gonna reflect that. What is it that you hanging on to that you don't want to let go of that's prohibiting you from being what all you can be? See, it's hard to be what all you can be if you want to keep being all you was. Don't that make sense to you? So I can't tell you how many times I've had to change. Change is necessary to grow. You can't be all you can be if you want to keep hanging on to all you was. That don't make no sense. How do you go forward if you keep going backwards? You can't stay here and go there. Do you understand that? If you want to go over there, you must remove yourself from right here. Oh, I got right here is comfortable. I got right here is safe. But over there is where the shade is. Over there is where the fruit is. Over there is where the opportunity is. Over there is where the mountain of gold is. So why you stuck on here? You got to leave here to go over there. You can't be all you can be if you want to stay stuck on who you was. Change is growth is necessary, y'all. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make this morning. Due to pre-show discussions, a comment was made, and I thought that I would bring it up this morning. First of all, good morning to everybody. Carla, Shirley, Tommy, Mississippi Monica, Junior's out, and Jay is out. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, good morning.
Let me bring up this subject that I heard being discussed before the show started this morning.
Okay.
What?
Donald Trump
Oh.
not leaving the White House is causing our country to experience a bad divorce.
I'm telling you, that's what it
It's a
is.
bad relationship.
This,
baby.
It's messy.
as I heard the crew talking, this is like a bad divorce.
Yeah.
Now, I'm an expert at this.
Okay.
I've had more than anybody on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me
more.
assure you that this is a bad divorce.
Is
Okay.
it? Yeah.
All
okay,
right.
so we were right. Yeah.
We have a man that we don't want no more,
Exactly.
and he won't leave.
Free
Right.
yourself.
Right.
Can
He
you relate?
won't leave.
And you
Steady
relate.
coming down to your job. He talking to the kids.
He all
He at work.
Oh, yeah.
We don't
He-
want you.
He got a key to the house.
Oh, Lord, I thought I changed the locks.
Man, we thinking restraining order and everything.
Go to court.
America is experiencing a bad divorce. America has divorced Donald Trump. Now, a lot of the kids didn't want the divorce.
Right. There you go.
Okay.
Good
Let's
point.
bring it
Good
home.
It's
bring it
very
home.
true. And they've been arguing with Mama and them.
Yes.
Why he got to go? Why he got to go? Because y'all don't know what he was doing to Mama when he was here.
I want my daddy.
Right. See, no. Because Mama kept things from you.
Oh,
And that's what's
secrets.
happened.
Secrets.
But some of the kids know the truth because some of the kids was getting
Little black
abused by the abusive man in the relationship.
You going deep now.
This
Yeah.
is a mixed marriage.
See,
You know that, right?
So you know, it happened. A lot of the
Yeah.
white kids was getting messed over too.
That's true.
He was just a bad father because he had favorites. He wasn't
Himself.
fathering for all the kids equally. He had
Come on,
favorites.
boy.
He liked the
Minister.
kids that liked him the most, and the rest of them he didn't like. And so he treated them badly whenever we could. And then he tried to mask it with there's fine people on both sides. Well, we not people. We were supposed to be family.
Yeah.
I got a quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll ask you.
Right after this, we'll be going back with more The Bad Divorce and CLO coming up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time to go Rogue, which is powered by the super stylish 2021 Nissan Rogue. Steve, please quickly tell us about when going Rogue turned out to be just right for you.
I mean, look, I can point to so many incidents, but I think probably one of the greatest moments for me was a teacher of mine, not just one, but this one in particular. But I've heard this repeated in my life several times. You ain't gonna ever be nothing. And I just think oftentimes about how many times I heard that. You ain't gonna ever be nothing. Look at you. People kept telling me what I wasn't. Wasn't nobody trying to figure out what I was. But they were so fast to tell me what I wasn't. You ain't that smart. You ain't that good looking. You talk too slow. You country. You ain't this. You ain't got the right attitude. You got right. Whoa. Does anybody have any idea what I am, though? while you telling me what I'm not. So when this teacher kept repeating, you ain't gonna ever be nothing, I did say back to him one time, this man, he said, you ain't gonna ever be nothing. I said, I know, I'm gonna be something.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
And so then I made the decision through several moments in my life to always constantly be about the business of trying to be something. It may not be what you think I'm going to be, and I may not turn out to be what you expect me to be, but I'm going to stay faithful. I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going rogue on you, partner. I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to make a hard left. I went, right here I am, rogue.
Here you are, baby.
Just live rogue. I'm roguing.
All right, let's
Went
keep it going,
rogue, gone
Steve.
rogue, is rogue.
We're going to go rogue now, Steve, with your favorite segment. It's called Ask the CLO. It's being sponsored today by the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue. That's right. Tommy, it is the CLO, the Khloe, and this one is from Henry in Wilmington, North Carolina. Are you ready, CLO?
Yes.
Ain't got no more Henrys, boy.
Henry, I know. Henry says, my wife and I are 43 years old, and she has a crush on a lot of celebrities. I don't mind her jokingly saying she thinks Michael B. Jordan is the finest man alive, but I do have a problem when she compares me to these famous men. I always try to eat right and go to the gym weekly, but I will never look like him. Recently, we were watching TV, and she said she wished that my chest looked like Nellie's. They must have been watching Dancing with the Stars. Anyway, I fired back at her. Listen to what he said to her, though. I fired back at her, and I said I wished her body looked like J-Lo's.
Bam!
Uh-oh.
Jenny up the block.
She's been mad at me since then, and she said I was foul for saying that. But it's all right for her to do it?
Take it.
No, it's not all right for her to do it. But see, that's the main thing. See, what I've had to learn is, man, you got to be careful what you say to your mate, to your partner, because you can't take it back.
Right.
And you have got to learn how to fight fair. See, now you've been doing your little digs at the man. You wish you had Nellie's chest, wish you had Tyler money, wish you had Denzel's swag, wish you looked like Idris. Well, who you want me to look
Morgan Freeman.
Damn it, ain't nobody
said
said they want to look like Morgan Freeman.
No.
Anyway.
Facts.
Now, see, you need to make up your mind. Do you want me to be some? See, so she got it coming. So he got tired of it, and he said, "Well, hell, I wish you had a body like J-Lo."
Shut it down.
Now she mad. Well,
Yes.
see, here's what she has to understand: ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. See, it's all good when you rabbit hunting, but when get out there in the woods and the rabbit got the gun. This ain't no fun. No.
Yeah, I think
well,
she
how
better
the rabbit
shut it
get
down.
the gun? And so that's it. Y'all need to make a pact together and say, hey, we're gonna stop doing this to one another. Cause you ain't all that and I ain't all that, but do we who we are? I'll give you an example. Marjorie had a hairdresser one time. It was really funny. And her husband was this big guy, real big dude, man, right? Like really overweight. And she came over to the house and she had cut her hair. He had to be about 290, 300. Easy. Okay. It wasn't solid or nothing. And but she cut her hair real short, like Shirley's hair. And the dude saw it when she came. She said, "Hey, baby, you like my hair?" He said, "Hell no, I like long hair." She said, "Well, I like muscles, but we got each other though."
Dang.
Shut it down, baby. Shut
She
it down.
said,
Call it a comeback.
he said, "I like long hair." She said, "Well, I like muscles, but we got each other though."
And here we are.
Together.
You gonna love me either way it go.
Moving on, DeCarlo in Hampton, Virginia says, I'm 27 and I have a 4-year-old son. I'm trying to fix the relationship with his mom and be a better father. I kept him last weekend and took him to the park. I was about to play a quick game of basketball, so I asked one of my side chicks to watch him. He was drawing pictures and having a good time. I took him home after the game. Shortly after he got home, I got a call from his mom. She said my son had a little black heart drawn on his hand with a Sharpie, and the name Shauna was written by it. She knows who Shauna is, and she said she doesn't want my son around me or Shauna anymore. How can I fix this?
Hey, dog, are you for real?
The baby.
Dog.
The baby?
Dog, you ain't see this on this boy hand before you took him home. You know good and hell well you should have got that off that damn boy hand.
But you're
And she
supposed
gonna
to be
write her
watching him.
name on the boy head. But you playing basketball. See, you trying to get close to your son. You can't take your son to the park and then you play basketball.
Right,
You're supposed to
that's
spend
wrong.
that time with your son. Now you done let one of your side chicks. That's your damn problem right now. Shauna, side chick, then got your ass in trouble. She knew what she was doing when she marked that baby and sent him home anyway. Put no damn black magic mark on no damn baby with a heart on her name. But how you write Shauna on a 4-year-old hand? You know how much
SHAWNA.
dog on a
She worked it
4-year-old's
out.
hand
Yeah.
and it's legible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Y'all
worked it out.
She
Yeah.
did
hurt
you
me
that. Hey, dog,
yesterday.
listen to me. You need
She
to get
wrong
rid
for
of
that.
Shauna
Yeah.
She's wrong for that.
and
my heart
apologize
beating
to
fast,
your
y'all.
wife and say, hey, I promise you that'll never happen again. That was a mistake. But, bro, you should have spent your time with your son. You
Yes,
trying to have
yes.
Shauna over there.
That's
You
his
can't
fault.
have your side chick when you with your son.
That's his fault.
Damn,
That's right.
trying to
All right,
be a
coming up
better
next,
father.
Mama name. You done
the
threw me in
nephews
the
run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in national news, Trump is still in denial about the election results, and he is acting like a dictator. In entertainment news, Carla is going to tell us about the big iHeart HBCU homecoming celebration today. Plus, Nick Cannon and MTV are closer
scared
to
me.
bringing back... What? Plus, what, Tommy? What you say?
Tommy's
Nick-
nervous. Just
Nick Cannon. That Nick got me. I was like, ooh.
No.
what's-
Oh, okay. Nick Cannon and MTV are closer to bringing back Wildin' Out, okay? We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Child support help. Child support help. We've all been there. Need a little help with child support. Got a little something going on. Need to, just need to rearrange this thing a little bit. Child support help, y'all. Come on, help me out. Help your boy out. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hello, am I speaking to Darius? This is me. Who is this? Hey, Darius, my name is Lewis, man. Lewis, I work at Tech up there with you. We met when your first week at the job we met, man. My name is Lewis. I work on the 3rd floor. You'll know me when you see me.
You say Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis.
No, I don't remember no Lewis, man. You know, I met a lot of people on that, that first day, the first week. I'm just really getting acclimatized to the whole situation, bro. I
feel you.
kind of remember.
It's all good. Don't even worry about it, man. Let me answer this here, though. How long you been with us now, man?
Man, about a strong month, man. I'm really enjoying it, man. Just really getting the swing and getting the hang of everything. So, man, I'm just really enjoying this. A great company, man. I'm just happy to be a part of something bigger than myself. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. Hey, well, you know what, man? We got to get you out, man, because, all the brothers, man, we get together and hang out on certain nights. We once a month, we might get out on the Thursday, man. So you got to come hang out with us, man. We got to get you out.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I'm just trying to make new friends, however I can do it.
For sure, man. I call you, though. Darius, because I'm in a little bit of a jam, though, man. And I was trying to get somebody to help me out, man. And by you being just came into the company, man, it might be something you can actually help me out with, man. I just, I hate to come and lean on the friendship before we even get started and hang out yet, but I just need a little bit of help, man. I'm just hoping maybe you'd be open to maybe helping me out on something.
I'm always willing to help a brother out, bro. It just depends on what you talk about. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, check this out, man. I ain't really want to tell nobody at the job. I ain't really trying to let nobody know my business or whatever. But here's the deal, man. Dude, I done got myself in a serious jam, man. I got a baby on the way, man. And I got a
great
baby
thing,
on the
man. That's great, man. That's a great thing.
No. Listen, man. Listen. Just hear me out, though, there. I got a baby on the way, but this ain't from my wife, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm and the baby due like in the next, 6 weeks. The baby probably gonna be here. But check us out.
Oh,
You come
man.
in. But check this out. Here's what I was trying to see if you could do for me, man. Is it any way because I know you just now you probably ain't even got your second check yet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
But is there any way, man, that you might maybe like claim this baby for me on your where they take the child support out of your check? If they take the child support out of your check, but no, listen to me though. They take the child support out of your check, but I'm gonna give it back to you. I just don't want my wife to find out. You see what I'm saying?
Man, what? Wait. Hold on, man. You mean you asking me about money out my check?
No, but I'm gonna give it back to you every 2 weeks when you get your check. I'm gonna give it back.
Man, you gotta be out your damn mind, man. I don't even know you, man. What the man? I got a wife and kids of my own. You not your man?
Listen, man. But Darren, listen to me, man.
Damn fool, man. Who you got a human resource gonna take some money out my mother check? I wish somebody would take some money out my mother.
Dog, I got a friend in human resources.
You got your damn mind, man. Some money out my check for some you did. Man, I got my own kids to take care of. There's money coming out my own damn check for my own kids. You tell me what's wrong with you, man? How you get my damn number anyway, man?
Oh, no, I got your number from one of the guys at the job, man. We're one of the
what guys, man? I don't know, man. What guys, man? You on the phone talking this man, talking about we got to hang out, man. We got to hang out, man. I ain't never some bullshit. You can hit me with this bullshit you're talking about now, man. Hey, I bet you might not a red stick better come out my damn check, man. Or we gonna have surprise. What's your name again? Who are you?
My name Lewis.
Lewis who? Lewis who?
My name Lewis.
Lewis. No, Lewis. Man, ain't no Lewis is where I work at, man.
No, man. We met the first couple of days you got there, man.
Hey, like man, I'm Lewis, man. Who is this around talking about taking money out my check, man?
And no, all I'm saying, dog, I'm gonna give you the money back. All I'm just saying is,
dog, I better not touch my money. I'm telling you that right now. Or we gonna have some problems. Hey, Lewis, how you spell it?
Lewis, man, Louis, dog.
Hey, let me tell you something. I bet not see no Lewis in the morning. I bet you that. I bet not see no Lewis in the morning. And who ain't got a human resource to play with my money? Man, y'all crazy, man. Trying to have my wife kill me?
I'm just trying to get you to look out for me, man. I don't want my wife to find this stuff out, dog. That's all I'm trying to get you to look out for.
Who gonna look out for me, man? Who gonna look out for me and my kids, man, taking money out my check?
Dog, just, can you at least maybe take 24 hours, just think about it?
Man, it ain't nothing to think about, man, when it comes to my money, man. Shut your damn man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I tell you what, Lou, you gonna be there tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'm not tomorrow, but I mean,
okay. You about to have these white folks see me perform. You gonna have them see some shit. I guarantee you, these white folks, I'm gonna be on the damn news about y'all playing with my damn money. So, hey, you gonna have me show my and I ain't been on the job that long, but I tell you what, I'm gonna lose that motherfucker. Somebody playing with my money. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you.
But hey, let me ask you this, man. Do you think Dwayne would have done this for me? Do you think your cousin Dwayne? Do you think he would? Think he would have cut for me?
My cousin? What the my cousin got to do with this, dog? What?
Let me tell you what Dwayne got to do with this. Dwayne is the one that put me up to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your cousin Dwayne.
Man. Who you say this? Wait, who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your cousin Dwayne got me to prank phone call you, brother.
I mean, man. Hey, man. Too damn early, man. To be talking about my money gets saved, man. You know, I ain't got my second check yet, man. Y'all ain't trying to get money out of the yeah, Tommy. Tommy, boy, you keep playing around. Somebody gonna whoop your man. You know you too old for this, man.
The before we go, tell me this. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'll tell you something else, man.
Keep it stupid, baby. That's what the nephew do. Stupid all weekend long. Friday night, 2 shows sold out. Saturday night, 2 shows sold out in that ATL. Live Uptown Comedy Corner. 1 show on Sunday. Still got tickets. Let's go.
Entertainment National News coming up next, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we go. In today's entertainment news, Carla, what you got?
All right, Shirley, let's start things off. Our HBCU homecoming celebration. It's on and popping right now on the iHeartRadio YouTube channel. You can go and check out the Pepsi HBCU Marching Band Experience. This is so cool. These universities have got together. Hampton University, North Carolina A&T, Prairie View A&M University, PV, you know, North Carolina A&T, and Florida A&M. These universities have got together. It's going to be so cool to check them out. Then iHeartRadio's Beautiful Possibilities. This is presented by Ulta with a live performance by R&B singer Her. We love her for sure.
Yes.
And speaking of her, she racked up about 8 Soul Train Award nominations yesterday.
Wow.
Killing it. She's killing the game.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Yes. And then finally, also get ready this evening for the iHeartRadio's HBCU Homecoming Party on the Yard. That's presented by McDonald's Black and Positively Golden. It's a special performance, right, Tommy? From Khloe.
I'm hearing that band music right now.
Yeah, and I'll have a special appearance during that. So go to my Instagram page, at Lips by Carla. Click the link in my bio and check it out. iHeart HBCU Homecoming Celebration all day today,
Woohoo! That's great news. All right, thank you, Carla. In other entertainment news, Wildin' Out. Who knew? Wildin' Out may be returning to MTV. As we told you, Viacom cut ties with Nick Cannon earlier this year following an anti-Semitic comment that he made on his podcast. Now Nick is reportedly in talks with the network, and there's a good chance that Wildin' Out will be revived. A lot of people are happy about that. Chris McCarthy, president of Viacom, CBS's entertainment and youth group, said, "We continue to follow Nick's journey, and I'm impressed by how he's owned his mistakes." Chris went on to say about Nick, he's leading by example. He apologized, and now he's trying to learn and understand and help others to do the same. And that's the kind of partner we work with.
Everybody.
And that we want to work with.
Everybody deserves the right to get it right, to ask for forgiveness. Everybody should receive forgiveness from God. Now, people not going to do that.
Right.
Is some people going to hate Nick from now on? I'm not one of them
ain't
people.
cool.
I think that everybody should have the right to redeem themselves. You going to make mistakes, especially when you're famous. And when you're not famous, you're going to make mistakes. Either way, but these mistakes that get played out into the social media and the public eye, a person should be allowed to rectify himself. The guy, he passed away, but he had the radio show,
John
Imus, when he made the comment about the Rutgers basketball team. Okay, it was vile what he said, but if you can humble yourself and apologize and get it right, everybody deserves an opportunity,
Second chance,
to be forgiven and get it right, man. I don't think because you make a blunder, it should cost you your life's work and your whole career. If you taped what everybody said, wouldn't nobody be at work?
The cancel culture.
True. The cancel culture, that's what it is.
We wouldn't be here at all.
Crushing empires around here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And in today's national news, yesterday, President Trump made his first appearance in almost a week as he and First Lady Melania attended a Veterans Day ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery. As we all know, Trump is in denial about the results of the election. White House aides told NBC News that Trump may accept the outcome of the election without conceding. Okay.
We
whatever.
don't care if he
whatever.
succeeds
Just
or
leave.
not.
Yeah,
Really,
just
I
leave.
don't care what
Just
he
leave.
do. and you know what, guys? We can't expect anything else. He's shown us who he is for 4 years.
Yeah.
This
Believe
dude is
it.
classless. He's mean-spirited. He's self-centered. He's
Immature.
egotistic. He's narcissistic.
Yeah.
And his name is Donald Trump. And he was that way before he was president. He was a butthole on the TV show.
Apprentice.
Apprentice, yeah.
What you thought you was finna get?
And you fired all them people on your show. You think you can't get fired? Your ass
That's
is
right.
fired.
That's
You're
right.
right.
And they had to do what, Tommy? Leave the premises.
Yes.
He gonna lead too, but I hope he don't want to, and I hope he
You want him kicking
barricade
and
himself in.
Kicking
And I
and
want him to
screaming.
barricade himself in.
So they
I
can
want him to
drag
have
it.
fat ass Pompey in there with him.
Pompeo.
Now I'll tell you who ain't gonna stand in there with him. Mike Pence.
He's out.
Y'all ain't heard nothing from Mike Pence, have you? He ain't
Nothing.
said a
Keeping
word.
it low.
He ain't said, no, we going to win this election because you know what Pence doing? He being real quiet because what Pence going to do is
Come back.
Pence going to run in 4 years.
Yeah, he wants to run, for sure.
I told y'all about that meme I saw of the fly
What?
on Pence's head. Said, "We did it." Shout out to the fly.
That fly made another
Hey, man,
appearance.
y'all watch what I say because all these rumors about Trump going to run again in 4 years. Trump ain't going to be able to run in 4 years.
Yeah,
Trump
he said,
got
you
some-
say he
Can't
gonna
get
be
over
busy.
this.
Y'all, Trump
can't
got
get
some.
over this.
Trump finna be in a legal wall.
Oh, yeah.
Wall, Jack.
Yeah. All right, so Geraldo Rivera tweeted to President Trump, "Time has come soon to say goodbye with grace and dignity." Meanwhile, President-elect Joe Biden picked former Obama advisor Ron Klain to be his chief of staff. Also, President-elect Biden transition team has been talking to civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump on criminal justice reform and policing. So there
Love
you have
that.
it. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, we're moving on. Coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll take phone calls, 877-29-STEVE.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time to go rogue. Carla, you're having a lot of fun going rogue. A lot of fun. What you got?
Bringing back a lot of memories. All right, so I'm gonna take you back to college days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was partying, Tommy, kicking it on campus with a certain group of students.
Mm-hmm.
We would party and
You
kick
lived
it
in
all
Banks?
the
Where you
time.
lived at, Carla?
Banks.
Banks
Hall.
Banks Hall. Okay.
Uh-huh.
PV.
So I would party. And I saw my advisor, Steve, one time he was walking across the campus. He said, "Oh, so you just gonna party, huh? You didn't come here to get your degree?" I said, "Ooh." He said,
The
"So you
word
just gonna
is
keep
out.
on? Yeah, you gonna keep on partying?" So I said, "Oh," he said, "Would you like me to call your mother?" I said, "Say what now? You gonna call my mama?"
Pat Bowman.
Right. So I told my partying crew, "Look, this ain't gonna work. I got my rogue attitude. Broke away from the group, broke up with the group,
Yeah.
left the group, decided to study and get my degree." So that's when going rogue went right for me. Got my degree,
go.
buckled down. There it is. Yeah.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I like about
yeah.
them HBCU teachers. They care about you, man. They do.
Yes, and they know who you are. You aren't just a number.
By
Right.
name.
By
yeah.
name.
Yeah, they know
All right,
you
thank
by
you,
name.
Carla.
But let me tell you this, Shirley. The all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue is built for adventure with 5 different drive modes that could take you anywhere. Let's go, Rogue!
We're
There you
going
go.
rogue to the phones. Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome.
Steve, you ready? Let's go.
Stay ready.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Just for the name's sake, because you're going to love it. Line 5, Lazarus
Rise up.
Let me
out
tell
of
you something.
Memphis.
Let me tell you something. I've
going
always,
on? What's going
I've
on, buddy?
always wanted to talk to you.
Lazarus.
You don't understand. You one of my favorite scriptures, pimp.
Yes.
Lazarus, what's
I'm the
on
only
your
one
mind,
you
man?
gonna meet.
Yeah, I ain't never met nobody else. Well, the other one, well, you know, it happened. He died twice. What's going on, Lazarus?
They're doing all right, man. I'm just glad to talk to you guys. I've been calling up for a whole week now trying to talk to you guys.
Good, good. What's on your mind?
Okay, but yeah, I want to keep it short and brief. But yeah,
I want to appreciate everything you guys do, and I listen to. I like to listen to the morning inspiration and also the closing remarks at the very end. Steve, you are a big inspiration in my life. I look up to you. I've listened to you. I watched the TV show The High Tower all those days or whatever, and also I just want to say that I'm like Steve Harvey. That I hope they drag Donald Trump out of there. Hope they drag him out of the White House. And that's all I gotta say, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
You got choked up a little bit.
Come on, Lazarus.
Come on,
Go
man.
ahead,
That's love.
Well, we ain't got no more time now.
The drag out is real, though.
And let me tell you something. You
Yes,
made
it
my
is.
day. I talked to Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Now,
That's a sign
all I
from the
got to
Lord.
do now, I've talked to Lazarus.
Yeah. Who else?
All I need to do is talk to Moses and Nicodemus. And I'm just going to, I can call it a life, boy.
Well, Moses and Nicodemus, call us 877-29-STEVE. More of your phone calls right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Come on, Steve. Let's go back to the phones. If you want to call us,
Let's
877-29-STEVE. Let's go to line 6 and talk to Kevin out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Oh,
Hey, Kevin.
Oh.
What's
good
on your
morning. Good
mind?
morning. How are you?
Great. What's on your mind, Kevin?
I listen to you guys every morning. You make my day. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We didn't catch that blue wave like we should have. We did obtain Governor Cooper, but we lost with Phillips. But what I wanted to call you about was trying to urge those who are not residents of Georgia how we could contribute to their campaign to help Georgia's two Senate nominees reach that Senate. And I want to pledge and challenge your listeners. I'm going to pledge $20 a piece tomorrow for each candidate. And I challenge your listeners and those on your social media page to do the same. Well,
Wow.
Okay.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
the way to
do
kick
that.
it off,
Yeah.
Kevin. Yeah.
Let's get
Match
it.
that challenge.
Yeah.
It does. That's a great point to make because it takes money to win these things, but we're gonna get it done. Go ahead, Shirley.
All right, let's go to line 2 and talk to Venice out of New York.
Hey, Venice.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to call to say I love the show. I listen every single day. Tommy is a nut. His pranks are off the chain. Yay, Biden Harris. And just shout out to my husband, Pagel, my son, Pagel Jr. and Vondell.
Okay.
That's it? Okay, Venice.
Thank you. We're doing shout outs. Here we go.
Yeah. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, talk to D in Gary, Indiana.
Hey, D. D.
All right, let's go to line 5. Talk to David out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. David.
David, Atlantic City. Gambling, baby. David.
We're losing everybody.
All right, line
David.
3. Line 3, Davey out of LaGrange, North Carolina.
Not finna play this game. Davey.
Davey.
AV.
Davi.
Davey Chapman out of
There you
LaGrange,
go.
North Carolina. How you doing this morning?
All right, David. What's
morning.
going on with you, man?
I called in because I watch your TV show all the time, and there's one song that I never heard you sing on the radio. When the phone hits the fan.
Boy,
That was
that's
the best
my
song
favorite.
on the show right there.
Okay. What you've never heard me sing that on the show before. What show you mean? The radio show?
Yeah, this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've obviously missed several days.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
He
you
said,
missed
"Aw,
it, man.
man."
Damn, dog.
Sing it.
So
Wow.
hated to disappoint you.
Come on, Steve.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Hot.
No, we don't do this. Ain't the Casey Kason's request line.
It
Just
is.
say top
Give
40
the people
hits.
what the people want.
Anybody gonna sit up and all of a sudden just break out with no. When the funk hits the fan and the people start to jam, come on, get with me.
Yeah.
Get with me.
Hey.
When the funk hits the fan and the people start to jam. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to line
I wouldn't
one.
do that. I don't just break out singing, though.
Yes, you do. Line one, Aurelius in Detroit.
Aurelius.
Never mind.
Never
Okay,
mind.
I think we lost him. Okay, I think we lost him.
Well, we good. You know,
Thank you. Yeah.
Everybody checking in this morning.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You know, they say, don't nobody else call in here no more when these jack-in-the-box requests.
With what?
These jack-in-the-box requests where you tinker, 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 then the jack-in-the-box jump out.
But you sounded good, though. You could hit it again. Really, you could.
Man, Come on.
When the funk hits the fan.
I love that.
Come on, Steve.
No, I ain't finna do all that.
Y'all putting him on the spot.
Any other time he sing loud.
Somebody on
you
this
gotta let
show
it hit a
better
comment.
hope they don't get on the spot, hope their uncle don't show up. That's what somebody need to do.
Oh.
On this show. Is their ass deeply concerned about that.
You might come through.
I ain't said that.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
You're going to be in Atlanta this weekend, right, Tommy?
Yeah, this weekend, Uptown Comedy Corner, baby.
All right, coming up, prank phone call with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Mary Jane.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, your best friend is my girlfriend. We'll get into that a little later, but right now the nephew is here to go rogue. What you got, Neff? Go rogue.
We about to go rogue with that 2021 Nissan Rogue. Certainly, here go my go rogue. When going rogue goes right. Okay, here we go, y'all. Get a phone call to come out for 1 week to open up for the legendary Luther Vandross. I get to do 1 week opening for the man himself, the greatest crooner of all times. Open up for Luther for a week. I'm like, man, I'm crying. I done a week. I'm happy. The road manager come to me and said, hey, kid, the boss wants to keep you. I say, what about that other comedian? Do you care about him? I said, no, I don't even know him like that. So no. And for the next 3 years, baby, the nephew was opening up for the legendary Luther Vandross. That's what I call when going rogue goes right. 2021 Nissan Rogue. I got the prank phone call for you. Can you bring me some paper? Can you bring me some paper? That sounds pretty simple right there, don't it?
Yeah, paper. Yeah.
Take a listen.
To write on, something to write with.
Hello. I'm trying to Charles. I'm looking for a Charles.
Yeah, this Charlie.
I'm sorry. This who now?
This Charlie. How can I help you?
Hey, listen.
Who am I speaking?
I'm house sitting for Rita. Okay. Yeah. She told me she was going out of town. What can I do for you, brother? How far y'all down the way, man? Y'all, how many houses? 4 or 5 houses?
Yeah, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we 4 houses down.
Okay. Now she left me a number, man. Left me y'all number, and then she left Miss Doris number. I tried to call Miss Doris, but then nobody answered the phone.
Yeah, she normally in church around this time. Rita said she was going to be gone for a minute, so you say you down there?
Right. And she told me if I got an emergency or anything that I could reach out to y'all and call y'all.
Right.
Okay. Are you busy right now, man?
Well, actually, I'm in the middle of cooking my wife some dinner, and got some meat on the grill. But other than that, you know.
Okay. I mean, you are you able to help me out with something right quick, or you got time for that?
Well, like I said, I'm in the middle of cooking. If it's something I can help you with, I don't mind coming down there and showing you or doing whatever it is that we need to do.
Okay. Charlie, would you happen to have any paper, man?
Any paper?
Yeah.
I think I got some newspaper. What you trying to do?
No, not no newspaper. I mean some paper. You got some paper?
What, notebook paper?
No. See, man, listen. Charlie, like I say, man, my name's Scotty, man. I know you don't know me. I done got myself in a little situation here down here at Rita House, man. And I didn't, man, I'm in a situation. I actually am in the bathroom, man, and it ain't no paper in here, dog.
So you saying you want me to bring you some toilet paper? I
mean, if you don't mind, dog, I'm sitting here, my legs ain't got numb. I can't even feel my my whole lower body, man, from butt down, I can't feel nothing, man. My feet, everything that went to sleep on me.
Hold up. Babe, this dude down here at Rita's house saying he want me to bring him some paper because he done got numb sitting on the toilet. Man, look at here, bro. I'm in the middle of cooking. I wish I could help you, but, you know, I can't come here.
You say you ain't but about 4 hours a day. Can you just run down here right quick? I mean, the back door open.
I say, man, I understand all that you saying. But like I said, I'm in the middle of cooking for my wife. We having a little special occasion because our kids and stuff gone, and I can't just leave her like that just to come bring, you know, paper. Now, what I can tell you to do is if Rita got one of them towels or something that you wipe your hands on. I'm not going to use no
towel, man. I'm not using nobody's towel like that. That's disrespectful, man.
Okay. Hey, but lower your voice, man. You calling me to help you, and you acting like I caused you to not have no.
I understand.
You supposed to have some paper in the bathroom when you go in there.
All I'm asking for, just it ain't gonna take no more than 2-3 minutes. Run down here right quick and bring the paper, man, and then you get on back to your dinner.
Well, it would sound like what you need to do, bro. You said you had an emergency. I thought the house or the dog had got out or you had locked yourself out the house. But I'm not going to come down there and bring you no paper because that don't sound like an emergency. That sounds like some personal. And furthermore, you in the bathroom, just jump your out your clothes and get in the shower and wipe your.
No, I'm not finna, dog. That's like I say, I'm numb right now, man. I need some help if you don't mind.
So you want me to come down there and bring you some toilet paper, pick your numb. You can't get up out the toilet if I would to help you. Legs is dead.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. I'm in an emergency, man.
Okay, well, that, like I said, man, that don't sound like an emergency. That seems like a little quick fix. Get your drawers and wipe your with your drawers. Throw them away, go get you some more. I mean, I'm not finna walk 4 houses down there to bring you some toilet paper. Your legs numb. How you gonna get up and open the door?
The back door is open. All you gotta do is come in here and reach in here and pass me a roll of paper, man. That's all I'm asking you to do, Mr. Charlie.
I understand that, but I'm not finna come down there and bring you no paper. I'm not finna bring you.
Man, bring me some damn paper down here, man. Show you my body numb, man.
Say, man, who the hell you think you hollering at? You need me. I don't need you.
Well, won't you do something, man? You see I'm sitting here in a situation. Now, Rita left y'all number that y'all will help me while I'm down here house watching, man.
This here crazy, baby. Man, what the wrong with you? You gonna call me asking me to bring you some newspaper? I told you that I was in the middle of fixing me and my wife some dinner, and you come calling me talking about some paper, man. I don't want to hear no about no, and I ain't coming down there to bring you no paper, man. Hello.
Charlie, you gonna bring this paper, man?
Man, look, like I told you before, I ain't finna bring you no paper down there. We don't wipe no on this street.
Hey, hold on, man. You can't just leave me here and I'm numb like this.
I'm not gonna come bring no grown man no toilet paper because he irresponsible when he go into the restroom. You too wrong for that.
This is a situation though. This is an emergency, man.
Man, that don't sound like no emergency. That sound like a personal problem that you got going on.
Damn, I'm gonna whoop your ass when I get off of here, man. You done pissed me off.
I don't give a about you being pissed off, man. Matter of fact, soon as you get your up out of there, you so bad, you come on down here.
I'm coming.
That's what you do.
I'm coming down there the way I am, just like this here, and I'm gonna whoop your for not helping me while I'm in a situation.
So we'll bring your on.
I got one more thing I need to say to you that I'm gonna do. Is you listening?
Bring your on. I got some snakeskin shoes that fit right up in your clean up all that.
I got one more thing. Is you listening?
Man, what the man? Like I said, what the you got to say, man?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your neighbor Rita.
Ain't this a baby? That from the radio station. Is this Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Yeah. I'm gonna whoop Rita. Got you calling my out, man. You had me. I was gonna come down there, man, and break that door down and whoop your. You better be glad I'm eating. I can't believe it. Man, you had me, I'm putting on my shoes as I was talking to you. I'm coming down there for real. You can call me talking about you need me to bring you some paper. You wait till I talk to Rita. She didn't get it.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man, one more thing. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Show. Y'all playing practical jokes on folks, man.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
King of pranks, baby. King of pranks. Right there.
You know what? Now, I'm going to say something. I don't know how nobody going to take it. But you know what I love, though?
What?
I love the violent tendencies of black men.
Steve.
No, really, man.
Seriously?
No, seriously. It comes from a place where we from. It's just so many of us that come from that type of environment where, okay, hold up. We've been talking.
Yeah.
This talking ain't working.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Let's get these hands up.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my shoes on and finna come down there. And dog, I love the violent tendencies of black men.
Say it again.
Okay, I've tried to help you. Hey, bro, I can't. Now, and then after that, ready, set, let's go.
Yeah. I'm surprised at your ability to keep them on the phone that long. I really am, Nephew.
Well, he did hang up, didn't he?
He hung up.
Oh,
yeah.
he hung up.
All right, thank you, Nev. Strawberry Letter coming up next. Your best friend is my girlfriend. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today's Strawberry Letter is brought to you by the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue. It's built for families and is ready for all types of Rogue adventures with 5 different drive modes. It's so versatile and can go almost anywhere. Now let's go Rogue with today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, your best friend is my girlfriend. Dear Steve and Shirley, I was married for 4 years, and at first, my marriage was great, and my wife was sexy, classy, and ratchet, so we had a lot of fun together. She was a very sexual woman, so she talked me into going to a swingers club. My wife liked it so much that she started having an affair with one of the guys she'd had sex with in the swingers party, at the swingers party. I found out, and I was so hurt. She begged me to forgive her, and I did, but things did not go back to normal in our marriage. During this time, my wife and her best friend fell out because her best friend refused to lie for her so she could keep cheating on me. The best friend and I became closer because we couldn't believe how my wife had suddenly changed. I spent a lot of time talking to her, and we realized we have a lot in common. She had just broken up with the father of her 3-year-old, so I was helping her work through that. After close to 6 months of being around her, I started having real feelings for her, but I didn't want to tell her. She beat me to it and said she'd fallen in love with me, and she felt terrible about it. I admitted that I felt the same way about her, and that night we had sex for the first time. A few days later, we went to tell my wife everything. My wife wasn't upset at all. And she told me that she'd been sleeping with her best friend for years, and we could have done a threesome years ago.
What? Read that line again.
My wife wasn't upset at all, and she told me that she'd been sleeping with her best friend for years, and we could have done a threesome years ago. She said I'm crazy to believe her best friend would be faithful to me. I was speechless. The best friend admitted that my wife was more than just a friend, but that was all in the past. She said she's ready to settle down. Should I trust my new girlfriend or believe my wife? Quite frankly, I don't see how you can believe any of these people. How can you trust them? Everybody's doing everybody, and you've been none the wiser. They've been doing it right under your nose. So how can you feel comfortable around your wife or her best friend, a.k.a. your new girlfriend? Right under your nose, and you had no idea? And when you told your wife, she didn't even care. We could have had a threesome years ago, she said. Okay, cool. I mean, so that sounds to me like your wife doesn't care about you. I just think, what kind of mess is this that you're in? She told you that this relationship with her bestie won't last. Now, your wife did say that. And I say she should know because she dated her first. I mean, she knows a lot more about her. They just don't sound serious about anything. I know people can change, but I think you need a little more time in this relationship. They just don't sound serious, and you want something meaningful and real here, all right? Quite frankly, I think you should leave both of them, find someone else whose past had nothing to do with your ratchet ex-wife. That's my advice. Steve?
Your best friend is my girlfriend. Now, this dude was married for 4 years, and he said at first his marriage was great. His wife was sexy, classy, and ratchet. We all know what that means. That's cool. You want your woman to be, styled and polished.
Savage.
Put on your arm. And then in the bedroom, you want, somebody else to show up. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got that. So we had a lot of fun together. She was a very sexual woman. So she talked me into a swingers group. What?
It's
Hold on, dog. Your wife is very sexual. So she talked you into a swingers group. Now, is she sexual or is that freaky / hoish? See, you need to come up with what this really is. Your wife talked you into a swingers group. That's some more damn people. Now, is she sexual, which ain't no problem, or is she freaky / hoish?
Giving it away.
I think you need to find out. Well, my wife liked it so much, here we go, that she started having an affair with one of the guys she'd had sex with at the swingers party.
That answers your question, Steve.
The one that she talked you into going to, that you went down there and you noticed the dude because you saw him. Mm-hmm. What? Here go the dumbest line in the whole letter. I found out and I was so hurt.
Yeah.
What? Bruh, you wasn't hurt when she first asked you to go down there? But you got hurt after you found out she was having an affair. She was having an affair at the swingers club. See, if you have a sexual relationship outside of your marriage, you do understand that's an affair. Now, whether you're at the swingers club or you over at Jack Johnson's house, what difference do it make? The slick part was she told your stupid ass to come on down there. You took your dumb ass down there.
Who is
Good
Jack
luck
Johnson?
with your happy ass marriage.
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Your best friend is my girlfriend. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's get back to this letter. Let's recap. The subject is, your best friend is my girlfriend.
This dude been married 4 years to this woman who says very, very sexy. She's very sexual. She's classy and ratchet, so you have a lot of fun. And he says she's a very sexual woman, and she talked him into going to a swingers group. I want the young man to be aware, I don't know how old they are, but I want the young man to be aware of when a woman tells you she's very sexual and invites you to a swingers club, you can be sexual, but you got to worry about, because some of that is freaky / hoish. So be careful when a woman tells you she's very sexual. And once again, now she outside the group. Now, she done fell in love with some dude she'd had sex with at the swingers party. Then this dude found out about that. Now he hurt. You should have been hurt when your wife asked you to come to the swingers club. That your hurt should have went right there. Now you had to go down there and watch her screw another man for you to be hurt and find out she wanted to keep screwing him outside the party. Boy, what?
Ratchetry,
Boy,
ratchetry,
how do you
ratchetry.
think you cut off ignorant? Well, anyway, she begged you to forgive her, and you did. But things didn't go back to normal. During that time, your wife and her best friend fell out. Because your best friend said she refused to lie for her so she could keep cheating on me. Then after that, here we go. The best friend and I became closer. We couldn't believe how my wife had suddenly changed. She couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe it. I don't see why y'all couldn't believe the change, because y'all all knew who she was. Y'all have come to find out have participated in the change. Anyway, Y'all spent a lot of time talking, realized y'all had a lot in common, broke up with the father, her 3-year-old, and I was helping her work through that. Then, 6 months of being around her, this dude started feeling something for the girl. So, but he didn't want to tell her, but she beat him to it. So what she did was she said she'd fallen in love with him, and she felt terrible about it. Now, this is what people do when they feel terrible about something. They felt terrible about it.
Uh-huh.
And then you admitted that you felt the same way, and you felt terrible about it, so they had sex for the first time. I mean, if you gonna feel terrible about something,
work it out.
Let's just have some damn sex.
Yes.
I know I feel better. So now they had sex for the first. Now listen to this. We had sex for the first time. A few days later, we went to tell my wife everything. What?
Right there.
Boy,
Stop right there.
Boy. Boy, what is wrong with you? A few days after that, we went to tell my wife everything.
Yeah, get it off your chest. Get
it off your chest.
Yes.
Come on, what?
This the dumbest damn thing I've ever heard. Then when they told the wife, she wasn't upset at all. She told me she been sleeping with her best friend for years, and y'all could have done a threesome years ago.
Years ago.
Wait a minute, dog.
You late.
So she been cheating on you with her best friend.
Right.
Took you down to the swingers club, screwed another dude down there having an affair with him. You go and screw her best friend, then you go tell her, she say, oh, as a matter of fact, you ain't the only one been doing her. I've been doing her for years.
This is a mess.
She said, and then, so I guess y'all went to tell your girlfriend that you and her best friend is an item now. Because y'all done fell in love after 6 months, right?
They went to tell his wife.
Yeah, he went to tell the wife that you and her best friend and you, her husband.
We go together.
Right. We go together now. And
right. That's a big difference.
And she ready to. Now, your wife tells you that you crazy to believe her best friend would be faithful to you. And your wife should know. Of course, she's an expert.
Yes.
The best friend admitted that her and your wife was more than just friends, but that's all in the past now. She said she ready to settle down. Should I trust my new girlfriend or believe my wife? This is all these nutty ass people in this letter. Just a bunch of nutty ass.
Nutty and nasty.
Just wait a minute.
Doing everybody.
Should I believe my new girlfriend or my wife? Boy, that's not your wife.
She's still right.
Your wife is dating your girlfriend, which was her girlfriend. Your wife is dating a man from down at the swingers club. And ain't no telling what's going on. You never did mention who you was doing down at the swingers club. You never did put that in the letter. You sleeping with the best friend. Y'all couldn't wait to go tell it. Then your wife couldn't wait to tell you that she been sleeping with her too. Now your girlfriend wants you to trust her because she say she just wants you. What?
We got to go, Steve. Sheryl Underwood coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve. Come on, introduce
Ladies and gentlemen, Sheryl Underwood.
That's what I'm talking about, Steve Harvey. Let me tell you something. While they hand counted votes, Tommy, out in Georgia, let's give a hand clap to our sister, Delta Sigma Theta, Stacey Abrams, for bringing that vote, baby.
Yes. The Queen.
Oh, did she not do her thing, baby?
Yes, she did.
Yes, Queen.
Did her
Yes.
thing. Register almost 1 million people to come through for us with that vote. Now, while we shout out people, Steve Harvey, I got to shout out and hand clap your brother of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Not just because I know him personally, but every time he's on CNN and any news show, he got Omega Psi Phi right next to him.
Yeah.
Jim Clapper
Jim
coming
Clapper.
through for us, baby. Came through for us.
King.
Let me tell you something. When Jim Clyburn did what he did with South Carolina, and we had already been saying that Biden-Harris was the winning ticket, right? We already knew that. Then we had to get the power of the Divine Nine and BlackRadioSolidarity.com to come together for the soul of the nation. Take souls to the polls. We turned up that turnout. 77 million plus came out to vote. Did they thing, baby. We did what we had to do. Now we got to do it again. Why? Because we need these 2 Senate seats. We need these 2 Senate seats in Georgia. We need Ossoff. We need Revin. He's a member Alpha Alpha, so he's ice, baby, Tommy. Too cold. Revin Warnock. We need this, brother. So we got to come out and vote. Now, some of the Republicans and the Trump supporters, they enabling the president by kissing his behind because they think he gonna come out to Georgia and campaign and bring out the base. Well, that ain't gonna work. We need to make no-neck Mitch McConnell Senate minority leader.
No neck.
Why? That no neck. We need to make him minority leader by voting in John Ossoff and Reverend Alpha Phi Alpha brother Reverend Warnock to the Senate. Kamala Harris will break all ties, and President Biden will get his nominees confirmed. The block is hot, Georgia. So we need everybody. Zetas, I need y'all to stroll to the poll. Kappas, get that cane, twirl to the poll. I need everybody out there. Phi Beta Sigma, but especially my sorors, a Zeta Phi Beta. And let's continue to run this Boston, the House, the Senate, and the White House. BlackRadioSolidarity.com. Let's do this, baby. Georgia, we with you, baby. This is Sheryl Underwood. I'm out, Steve Harvey.
Thank you, Cheryl. Reality Update with Carla right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, nephew, come on, introduce Carla Farrell.
All right, let's get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Here she is, Carla Farrell with what reality update?
All right, thank you, nephew. Here we go. Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, Karen met Monique for lunch to tell her that the girls were going on a trip to Portugal and you're not invited. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Monique was like, that's not cool. She was trying to play it off, Shirley, but her feelings
they were hurt.
Yeah, they were hurt. Anyway, Monique is, she kind of looking at Karen, though. You need to pick a team. Pick a team. You want my team, Team Monique, or you want Team Candace? Still
she won't
issues. Do it. Yeah, she won't. She's playing the middle. Still issues from that fight. Anyway, the ladies arrived in Portugal, and Ashley is sad. She's kind of missing her baby, and she was upset that her husband, Michael, got home late, to relieve the babysitter. He was like 10 minutes late. But she was upset about that. But, he got caught cheating in the past. So I think that's where, she was really trying to figure out where have you been and why were you late. But he really was only 10 minutes late. Moving on, Karen feels like Giselle is in everyone's business, but she never brings her man, Pastor Jamal Bryant, to the group.
That's true.
And that she's true. Karen does have a point there. And Giselle's girl Robin agreed with Karen, and Robin was like, hey, we bring our men around. Our men come to the group and hang out. What's up with your man? And Giselle was looking at Robin like, wait. You on my team no matter what. No matter what. You ride with me, but Robin had her own opinion in that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that. Okay. Hey, DJ, bring that back. But anyway, Giselle got tired of Karen saying that Pastor Jamal Bryant is not around the group. So she FaceTimed him at the lunch table. They were at a restaurant in Portugal, and she FaceTimed Pastor Jamal so he could say hey to the ladies or whatever. So we will keep you posted on what's going to happen next week while the ladies
Don't do it, Jamal.
Don't get in it.
Run, dog.
Don't
stay out, B.
Keep preaching.
JB, stay out.
Not JB.
do what you doing for the Lord and keep it moving, pimp.
Telling
Don't
you.
get in that reality show.
It's going to be a mess. And then keeping up with the Kardashians, moving on. Khloe, the latest episode, Khloe had COVID. She was battling COVID-19. She was quarantined in her house for, a long time. She was really, really sick. Chris was concerned that she couldn't take care of her mom. And this is kind of like when the pandemic first happened, in early spring. And so you got to see the Kardashians and each of the family, the sisters, what they were going through. And Kim Kardashian said being home with her kids, 4 kids, it was too much, and her kids were getting on her nerves. And I'm like,
mother hasn't said that, right?
That's a real moment.
To America.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right. You were not a bad parent
Ta-da.
if you just voiced that.
Yeah.
You didn't
It's
lie.
all right. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't like my kids, and hell, they grown.
See,
You were such a mess with that.
That don't make you a bad parent.
Yes, she said they were.
Shut up. Quit calling me what?
And that's
house
exactly
someday.
what it was. Kim was like, can I have a
Damn.
moment? Can I
You
have
act
a
like you
moment?
know everything else any other time. What's wrong now?
Are we talking about Kim or you?
Him?
Kim? Kim?
You're right, Steve.
And finally, let's get back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. It's coming back December 6th. But word has it that production had to be halted or paused for a little while because there was a production member who tested positive for COVID-19.
Ta-da! In Georgia?
shut it down.
You lying. In Atlanta?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Hey, can I say something with this 30 seconds? Hats off to the Family Feud team and to Tyler Perry Studios. Tyler has found a way to make it very, very safe. We did the entire season and completed it at Tyler Perry Studios with not one single positive case of COVID.
Awesome.
And we were there every day, all
awesome.
day. Congratulations to Tyler Perry Studios and Fremantle for doing a wonderful job with handling COVID. We'll be back.
That's it. That's
And
what's
we'll be
up.
back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I don't know if you guys heard about this story, but this is terrible. A former Google executive and president of a San Francisco Bay Area school district has stepped down after his wife made vulgar comments about Kamala Harris on Twitter, alleging she is only qualified for office because she's a black woman. His name is John Van Verlo. He resigned on Sunday as president of the Los Lomitas Elementary School District in Menlo Park, stating he needed to focus on his family. His wife, Meredith, meanwhile, had tweeted about VP-elect Kamala Harris, saying all she needs to be qualified is a black P.
Wow.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
No brain needed. No brain needed.
Oh, she's horrible.
The woman has more brains than you will ever imagine. She's
Absolutely.
accomplished
That's low, man.
more than you ever have. And I did some research on this woman. She was a former youth pastor.
This woman put this vulgar tweet
Yeah,
out like
yeah.
that?
She's the head of the Vinoy, whatever their last name is, Family Fund, which is nothing. That's just a title. And that's it.
But her apology, Steve, what about her apology?
Because she hadn't taken her medicine.
Right.
Oh,
She
please.
has
So
some
you
changes in
racist
her
when
meds.
when you don't take your medicine? It's
Yeah.
a racist pill? What kind of pill is this?
She said, some of you know I suffer from a debilitating neurological disease.
Right.
Wow.
She's horrible.
Yeah, come on now.
I'm not going to take my pill in the morning, so y'all tune in.
All right, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, I'm always ready to go rogue, and the all-new versatile 2021 Nissan Rogue is perfect for someone like me. Perfect. I'm always on the go, and it has 5 different drive modes that fit whatever kind of mood I'm in when I'm behind the wheel. Check out the 2021 Nissan Rogue, and while you do that, I'll tell you about my rogue attitude. This is something I never do. Had a party at my house. A friend came over, brought this is when I was single, back a few years when I was single. She brought this guy, tall, handsome guy, really cute, right? So, stepped outside of myself a little bit, went rogue, flirted with him, talking to him, this is my house, food's over there, blah, 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 go and get your... He never said one word. Finally, he looked at me and said, "You have a little piece of spinach right there on your teeth."
Wow.
On your teeth. Just embarrassed beyond words, right? Just embarrassed beyond words. That was my going rogue story. Good news is, look at me now. Same friend introduced me to my current husband, and we're happy. We're happy.
Yay.
That is.
Floss it out. Floss it out.
It took him a while, though, to tell you it was spinach, because when there's food in your teeth, we got to make sure it ain't a cavity first.
Yeah.
So
he was studying it.
Thank God it
Because
wasn't.
if you call it spinach and it ain't, no,
Pearly
that's
whites
the
underneath.
color of my tooth.
That's
Is
right.
that decaying?
Right after that, I went and got my teeth whitened, all of that. You know I love my dentist. But anyway, check out the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue. Nissan Rogue. It's a great car. You'll love it. You will.
Me and Shirley,
Rogue.
me and you, Shirley, we got the same dentist. You love him, and I hate him.
And he loves you so much, Steve.
He
Every
does.
time I go,
Dog.
he always asks about you.
I don't even know why he talked to me. I cussed him out so bad last time I was in there.
Why, Steve?
Oh, man. Hey.
He ain't have no
Because
gas.
he had that
Hey.
drill, Carla.
Hey, dog, you need more gas and more Novocaine. I need all that.
Now, do you need all that just to get a cleaning?
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
I
He
need all
needed
that.
period. On a checkup. Just a checkup. He need all
That's what
that.
I mean, a basic 6-month cleaning.
And
or
if
whatever.
you hear me gagging, take your hand out my damn mouth, man. now,
so dramatic.
No, I
kind.
grab
He's so
your
nice.
wrist. I grab your hand. I help you.
I gotta have that
So the
suction
last
thing in
time
my
Marjorie
hand.
went with me.
Yeah, you
last
called
time.
me, remember? to
And he
get us
said,
a-
man, thank you so much, Miss Harvey. He was so much better. She said, Steve, you got to quit cussing at people that's trying to help you.
Yes.
Okay, hurting and helping don't sound like it should go together.
Anxiety at the dentist.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, last break of the day on this Thursday.
Yeah.
And we can say it again. What a day, what a day.
Yeah. My closing remarks today, y'all, is going to be a couple of things. First of all, I want to talk to you about this vote that's coming up in Georgia, where I happen to live. This is very, very important. Now, we've proven something to ourselves. We actually saw it play out in real time as the polls closed and the vote got counted. We saw in real time that it was down to Detroit. We saw in real time that it was down to Philadelphia. We saw in real time that it was down to Atlanta. And in all three of those cities, the vote in those urban dwelling areas, those urban residents, they call it, which is black, we prevailed. Our vote counted, our vote mattered, and our vote reflected and caused a change in this election. He was winning in all of those states until they came to us and voted. Now, listen to me. When 75 million people vote, it's not just black people voting. We're not saying that. It was a lot of people, a lot of Native Americans voted, a lot of Latinos voted, a lot of whites voted. There's not 75 million black people in the United States. So hats off to those non-people that weren't black. I'm not discrediting your vote at all. Don't think that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to encourage the black vote to continue, because for so long the black vote has been taught and thought of amongst ourselves that it didn't matter. Well, we saw it play out in real time to where, y'all, it matters. And you saw it in real time. Keep looking. They still counting in Philly. Do you know that this man is over 50,000 ahead of this man now? And you know where they still counting? Philly and Pittsburgh. Do you understand that they are still counting in Georgia? And we are 14,000 up. You know where they still counting? Atlanta, DeKalb, Fulton. You understand? That's us. Detroit ran them out to jail, man, in Wayne County. Our vote matters. Now, in this Georgia election, we have a real obligation here, because we have two candidates, Ossoff and Warnick. Raphael Warnick and Ossoff. We have to get to the polls and make this count again. And we have the numbers to do it, but we got to go. And like I was calling on black men before, we have to do better. Now, we showed up. A lot of brothers showed up. That ain't what I'm saying. But for those who didn't, in the words of Offset, he felt like he was a part of something. Be a part of this. We are going to finish this job, and we are going to send Donald Trump a parting gift. Not only are you leaving the White House, you're going to take them 2 Senate seats with you. That's our goal, simply put. And look, man, it was a lot of people voted against him, a lot of non-African Americans, so I appreciate it. I think it's only, don't hold me to this number, but the last time I read about it, it was 35-some million black people in this country. 75 million people voted him out. All black people can't vote because we're not of age. So the 35 million is even, but we played a major role. We can do it again. Now, that's my vote. We've got to go. We have a short time to register, but we got to vote. We got to vote. We're going to keep talking about it. This runoff is going to go in our behalf. Now, this second part of my closing remarks is inspirational. I want all of you today. Now, this is not for negative people. This is for regular, everyday people that's out here working, trying to become successful and trying to be happy. I know you have dark moments in your quest for success and for happiness. We all do. We all have dark moments, dark seasons, dark periods. We have bad days. I got it. But I want to tell you something. To help you, do something that I was talking to the morning show about this morning. I want all of you today to take inventory. I want everybody to just think back on 20 major events in your life. Your first child, your first time going to school, your first car, the first time you got fired, your first time you got a job, your first marriage, your first divorce, whatever it is. Think of 20 major events in your life. Think of them. Write them down if you have to, but go over them carefully. And once you do that, what that does is it shows you something. It shows you that God has been with you the entire time. Because I'm sure in some of those major events and decisions that you had to make, there were some times where you felt like, man, I'm not going to make it. Or, man, I don't have an answer for this. Or, man, I don't see no way out. But can I tell you something? God was with you the entire time. See, all of those moments, whether you think of that's been major in your life, those 20, and if you're old enough, you got way more than 20. I have like several thousand of those moments. I really do. But I'm just asking you to look up 20 of them, right? And so when you do this, it causes you and lets you know that not only was God with you, but he was capable of seeing you through. Because of every bad day and every bad moment, every critical decision, every misstep that you've made, you have survived every single one of those. Your track record for surviving bad days is 100%. So listen, moving forward, we have the evidence from our life existence, from taking inventory. We have evidence that God is good. We have evidence that he is real, and we have evidence that he is ever present. Don't you doubt it or think for 1 minute that God has ever left your side, because even when you didn't call on him, he got you through it. Even when you didn't particularly ask him, because he had a plan for you, he kept you anyway. He gave you this unpurchasable thing called grace. He gave it to you, man. He gave us all some grace. He gonna get us through this. He gonna get us through this ignorant mess that's happening in the White House. You can't just make a decision that you're not gonna leave, you're not gonna participate. So what? So what he's not participating? Quit letting that trip you out. He got to go just like everything else. God has been good the entire time, and he'll be it for the rest of the time. Those are my closing remarks, and if you take inventory, you have proof. I'm good. Donald Trump included. I'm good.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.